Hi, everyone. Hey, it's Paul the Grigley. Say, sorry for the little delay. I'm up here in Massachusetts. Woo, freezing, cold. And I'm up here checking on the students and did a class yesterday, did a cutting class yesterday for them. Great bunch of students. Very fortunate to have a great school and well-oiled machine. Now, this is the third part of how to make an effective request. And I have to tell you, it's going to be the last of our series. And then my IT guy and myself are going to put together another series for you. And each week we're going to present to you how to request and how to have an effective request, which I think is really important because that's really the driving force behind your organization. And by the way, without customers, no paycheck is payable. And that's the first bullet point that I'm going to talk about is that you really got to take care of your customer, even though you might have some setbacks or obstacles that you might encounter with them. They're not the happiest people for you or whatever. But unfortunately, you hear me say this all the time, you can't control the things you can't control. So I think that's really important. So without customers, there's no paychecks payable. Absolutely not. Don't take customers for granted. And we all like some and we don't like others. And I understand that. I get that. But you got to come in every day. You got to be in your A game. There's no question about that. Number two, even when you're exhausted, and I'm talking about really tired, because there's weeks that we're exhausted. We work 50, 60 hours a week. The last thing we want to do is deal with a client, especially the last time client or the last client of the day. We don't give them our undivided attention and we don't speak to them in a sense that we really want to give them 110%. So you got to stay on your A game because I'm going to tell you, you heard this before, you only get a first chance to make a first impression. So it's really important to take care of the customer. Number three, and I can't stress this to you enough, and a lot of my people within my organization, they practice this, and that is to be a servant leader. And if you ask me, Paul, what's the definition of a servant leader? And I can break it down because I like to do things very simple. A servant leader does two things. Number one, he always puts his people first. And number two, he always provides opportunity for people within the organization. Individuals want to thrive. They want to become more. They want to be more successful. I mean, I think you're just going to see a big change in the election. I think we're way overdue. I think we've been dabbling. I think we're shooting from the hip. I think there's people that are not working up to their task. I think there's more people still working virtually than any ever before. So it's not any different in your organization. And listen, you can't control the environment outside, but you can control the exterior or the interior environment within your school, within your business, whatever. You can really make a difference. So if we don't adapt to becoming a servant leader, because we always think that we're doing the employee a favor. We're not. We're both working together. We both have a vision. And if you understand your client and you understand your employee, what their benefits are, what motivates them, what drives them, where they want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, that's the name of the game. I've always said to myself that I want my people to do better than I've done ever in my entire life. Even if I develop a path for them, I want them to take it from the end of that path to the next path. Because I can tell you, at the end of the day, you have a choice. The choice is this. You either conduct yourself on a daily basis to develop a paved road or you follow a dirt road. It's entirely up to you. We all have the same 24 hours. What we do with it is up to us. Listen, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you listening. Share this with as many people as possible. Hey, listen, all of our CDs, our books now is digital. Go after it. Give it to them for a Christmas gift, Thanksgiving gift. People will love you. It's something that they'll have forever and ever. More significantly than that, it'll help them grow and develop and become bored. Here's the big question. Have you gotten bigger this year than you did last year? I don't know. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. It's up to you. Thank you for listening. Share this with as many people as you possibly can. And don't forget our Paul Joseph product line. That's big for the holiday season as well. Go to Paul Joseph Pro, Hair Care Pro, and you will see our specials as well. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye now.